Okay, today students, let us see the third experiment, not third experiment, in first experiment the third circuit, that is double-ended shunt clipping at +3 and -3 volt. Okay, double-ended clipping shunt clipping circuit. Okay, you can observe here two diodes are present, D1 and D2. D1 D2, two diodes are present and two reference sources are present, that is V reference 1 and V reference 2. I am applying V reference 2.4 volts, okay, and V reference 2 also 2.4 volts, but this is positive reference, that is plus 2.4 volts. How I can say that it is plus 2.4 means positive terminal of the DC supply is connected to the negative of the diode and negative is connected to the common ground here. Okay, but if we observe V reference, we are applying the negative voltage minus 2.4 volts. How means we are connecting the negative terminal of the DC supply to the positive terminal of the diode. Okay, and positive terminal of the V reference is connected to the ground. Okay, and the diodes, they are in parallel to with the input AC voltage. Okay, so it is said to be shunt clipping. Okay, and a resistor is connected in series with the input voltage. Okay, and input is applied from the signal generator, that is we are applying a sine wave. Frequency I have kept at 1 kilohertz and input I have applied 15 volt peak 15 volt peak to peak. Okay, we can apply any voltage, but it should be greater than 2.4. okay, 2.4 plus 0.6 3 volts. That means the input should be greater than the plus 3 in the positive peak and minus 3 in the negative peak. Means it should be approximately 10 volt or greater than 10 volt peak to peak we need to apply. Okay, and we are measuring the output voltage using CRO, okay, at these points. Okay, now so these are the waveforms. Okay, so this is the input AC voltage. Okay, so I have applied 15 volt peak to peak here. Okay, after clipping the output will be like this. You can observe here the output gets clipped at both the sides, positive side as well as negative side, so it will look like square wave. Okay, and this is the transfer characteristic. Okay, so now let us see the circuit. Okay, so I have rigged up the circuit on the breadboard. Okay, so this is the breadboard. So this is 10 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, and this is D1 diode 1 positive. I have connected this side, negative this end. Okay, so and then positive of the supply I have connected here, negative of the supply I have connected to the ground point. Okay, then you can observe here resistor and diode. From there one more wire I have connected to another diode. Okay, I have established the connection there. Okay, so this is D2, this diode is D2. Okay, you can observe that D2, you can observe here white coating, that means negative is connected above and positive this side. Okay, and this is connected to the negative terminal of the supply. Okay, and positive terminal of the supply I have connected to the ground point. Okay, and here to the resistor input should be given, so input is given from the signal generator. Okay, positive and this is negative is connected to the ground, positive is given. Okay, so one probe is from the signal generator and another probe to the channel 2 of the CRO. You can observe here. So one of this probe, okay, this is connected here, and one more probe is shorted, that is given to the channel 2 of the CRO. Okay. Then this is CRO and this is the signal generator. So sine wave I have selected and frequency I have kept at 1 kilohertz. Okay, so with this setup, let us see. And power supply I have set it to 2.4 volts. So 2.3, it is approximately 2.4 you can give. So 2.4, 2.4. Okay, both the V reference 1 and this is V reference 2. So both I have set to 2.4 volts. Okay, now let us see the output. So you can observe here, this is the output waveform. Okay, channel 2 is the input. Okay, this is channel 2, it is the input. Okay, so this is the input here. Okay, so how many divisions you can observe? 1 2 3. So 3 into here 5, 3 into 5 15. So I have given 15 volts peak to peak input. Okay, and channel 1 is given with the output. Okay, I have connected a probe to positive of this to this point. Okay, D2, and negative I have connected to the ground. You can observe positive I have connected here and negative to the ground. That is, in the circuit, so to the CRO means positive of the probe here and negative of the probe I have connected here. Okay, so this is the output. Okay, you are getting, see, it is clipped and in the positive side as well as in the negative side. Okay, now you need to measure at how many volts it is clipping. Okay, so for that it is kept in DC. Okay, if I press this, it will be in DC. I already have pressed, so it is in DC now, whereas this is in AC. This is released. Okay, it is in AC. This is ground button. So I will press the ground. I will set it to the reference level, to one of the reference level. Okay, then I will release the ground. So your reference level is here. Okay, so from here it is 0.2, 0.4, 0.6 is there. Okay, 0.6 into 5, how much? 0.6 into 5, 3 volts. So positive peak, it is clipping at plus 3 volts. Okay, similarly negative peak also you can observe. 1 minute. So negative peak also, if you observe here, it is 0.2, 0.4, 0.6. Okay, it is in 0.6. 0.6 into 5, it is minus 3 volts. Okay, so it is clipping at plus 3 and minus 3 volts. Now let us see the transfer characteristics. Okay, so to observe the transfer characteristic, press the ground button of both the channels. Okay, and bring the both the reference lines to one of the level. Okay, okay, now I will press XY. See, the point is exactly at the center now. Okay, so then release the ground buttons of both the channels. Okay, release the ground buttons. If you don't get the XY characteristic, press again. Okay, if you press again, you will get the characteristic like this. Okay, see, you are getting the characteristic like this. You can observe the transfer characteristics here. So you need to measure this is at +3 and this level should be at -3. Okay, so if you observe, this is the origin point. Okay, so here 0.2 is there, 0.4, 0.6. Okay, 0.6 into 5, 0.6 into 5, 3 volts +3. So bottom also, below also 0.3, 0.4, 0.6. So 0.6 into 5, it is -3. So that is how we obtain the transfer characteristics as well as the input and the output waveforms. Okay, so this completes the clipping circuit. In the next part I am going to explain the clamping circuit. Okay, thank you.